Now, one of the biggest bit of transfer news has come out today. You can tell by the title, it's big, alright? And it is the one and only Neymar. That's the story we're going to be covering today, and obviously 5 other players in today's episode. We are deep into daily videos in March now. As you guys can see, this is the amount of likes we are on so far for March, which is, it's not too bad. We just got over 10,000 likes in 9 days, which is an average of, just over 1,000 likes per day. Now, I set a massive target of 100,000 likes, and obviously we're only 10% of the way there yet, nowhere near it. So this is what we're going to do, of course. Every single like you drop on this video will equal a bit of money of my own, basically, going into a giveaway pot for you guys at the end of the month. So it's a big ask, but I want to see if you guys can get the 3,000 likes. None of the videos in March so far have got the 3,000 likes. If this video gets 3,000 likes, that'll send a total of 13,000 and a bit, and that'll mean £15 more of my money will go into a giveaway pot for you guys at the end of the month. So if you want it, let me know. Drop a comment down below as well. Of course, that's how you that's how you enter, alright? That's how you enter. Now, all the internet world, okay, all the journalists, all the newspapers and stuff, even Sky Sports sort of reporters, if you like, are reporting today that Neymar's going to be on his way back to Barcelona. He doesn't want to be at PSG anymore. Now, Sky Sports journalists are saying that Neymar wants a more competitive club, okay, says Guillaume Balug. I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, works for Sky anyway. So Neymar wants to leave PSG for a more competitive team, but the Ligue 1 champions have no intentions of allowing the Brazilians basically leave. I said intentions really bad there, but anyway, they got no intentions of letting him leave. So obviously this will be for this summer. Neymar is currently injured. Obviously PSG now out of the Champions League, something he's very unhappy about, I'm sure. Now obviously it was a world record deal in August. He signed a big 5-year deal. It was a massive deal in football, obviously the biggest we've ever seen. Now Sky Sports News are saying we are going to hear in the next few months, even next season, indicating Neymar wants to leave PSG from different angles. This guy went on to say, I believe it comes from the same source, his entourage. I think he's realised PSG just isn't the place for him. I think he wants to look for a more competitive place to play. Now obviously La Liga and European champions in Madrid are also reportedly keen on signing him, but PSG, well, no, Barcelona also want to bring him back as well. So we could go to either of the teams in Spain. Now, apparently his price today is 400 million euros, okay, 400 million euro transfer, which would be the amount quoted to Real if PSG are open to sell. Problem is, they are not open to sell right now anyway. So this Sky Sports guy went on to say, when those figures come up though, it does mean someone does want something to be done about it, and I believe Neymar has realised he is not at the right place right now to take him to the next level. Madrid want him, of course, he wants to go, but PSG do not want to let him go, and that's the gist of it. Now, to add to the obviously already a massive twist, okay, to add to the further twist to the tale, the unhappy Brazilian international reportedly favours a return to Barcelona, so obviously that's why he's featuring on the thumbnail and in the video. But either way, he will still be at Ligue 1 club next season, according to Guillaume, whatever his name is, alright? But that's what he said. So yeah, we don't know what's going to happen next year. We know he's going to cost 400 million euros, which is absolutely crazy. This is not the first time Neymar has been linked with a move away from PSG. This is not the first time that he's been rumoured to be moving to a different club, and it certainly won't be the last. Whether he'll go back to Barcelona or he'll go to Real Madrid, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the summer. But there we go. Things are already heating up for the summer. So next news, okay, next story, next player going to a new club is also coming from Sky Sports as well. And this guy did an interview a few days ago, Riyad Mahrez, about his move to Man City. Now the title of the obviously article is Riyad Mahrez puts Manchester City to the back of his mind as Leicester move on. So Mahrez actually admitted in this interview, okay, that he has regrets over his failed move to Man City and the way it was handled, but him and Leicester City have moved on. Now I'd love to actually show you guys the interview, okay, I'd love to show you all, but obviously Sky Sports own the rights to that, and I'll be copywritten, and I'll be in a bad place. So obviously, if you guys are unaware, the other week his actual Facebook was hacked, and the winger did confirm that his Facebook account was hacked. Apparently the hacker went on, well, not apparently, I remember tweeting it, okay, the hacker actually put out a status saying, I'm going to be quitting football due to health reasons. Now obviously that was, that was all wrong. So Man City had 4 failed bids to sign him in the January transfer window. Well, basically, yeah, a few weeks ago, they tried signing him. A fee was never agreed. They put 4 bids in for him, which is a lot, which shows a lot of desire for Man City. It shows they really want their guy, but just they didn't offer the right money for Leicester. So, obviously, what happened here was Mahrez missed training for a few weeks. He was very unhappy. He says he's moved on now, but he's also said in this interview, see what happens in the summer. Now, there is no way Mahrez is going to stay at Leicester in the summer. There is absolutely no way he's going to stay at Leicester. He's 100% going to move. It's been happening now for a year or two. Loads of bids have been coming in for him, but finally, I think it's going to happen in the summer. Now, let me read you a few of the quotes, okay, that Mahrez said in this interview. Manchester City is a good move for everyone, but it is the past. It is behind me. If we start talking about this, it's like coming back to the transfer window, and now I'm moving forward, trying to give my best for the team. He's saying the right things here to please the Leicester fan and board. You'll always have regrets, but at that time, I thought it was the best thing to do. It was difficult. I've always been in contact with the club. The club handled it very well. When the teammates in the club were behind me, it was okay. It was very easy to come back here. We always talk talk between me and the club. Everything is good, so we'll see in the summer if things come. At the moment, I'm a Leicester player. They are the sort of quotes, okay, that show that this guy is on his way out. I'm sorry, he is on his way out. And Leicester fans, you know this. It's not a secret anymore. We know he's going to leave eventually. So yeah, that is the second player, Riyad Mahrez. First one was Neymar. Very big players, of course. Let's move into the third player. So a fresh article coming out today. Okay, fresh news, not fresh news, but this article was written today, and a few people online have been talking about it. We've got Hector Bellerin going to Juventus as he seeks a new challenge. Now, about a video about 4 or 5 days ago, I made a video about Arsenal, you know, Wenger potentially getting sacked, and actually I played the audio footage, okay, that Bellerin leaked, or not, he didn't leak it, but he was talking in this audio footage about going to look for a new challenge. So it's a bit coincidental that footage come out, and it was said, everyone said it was fake, and now apparently Juventus, he looks for a new challenge, which he said in the audio. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. He said in the audio he was looking for a new challenge. Now suddenly Juventus have come up. Hector Bellerin is a prime summer transfer target for Juventus. The Arsenal right back has come to question his career direction in North London, and the Serie A champions believe they can close a deal to get him. Now Arsenal have obviously resisted previous attempts by other clubs to take the 22-year-old. Man City and Barcelona have both tried and both failed, and Juventus have I'm not even going to pronounce that word anyway, but they believe they can get him anyway. Oh, they had an offer turned down from the last transfer window, summer transfer window. I didn't know that, but yeah, Juventus have tried to get him before. So apparently the fee is around £45 million, and there's no way Arsenal are going to think about anything less than that. So Juventus have really got to stump up some money if they're going to get their right back. But I think this would be quite surprising if it happens, because everyone said for years, you know, they think, you know, Bellerin's going to go to Barcelona. That's where he started his career. That's where he always wants to go back to Spain. But if Juve come in, I mean, that's a big team, and yeah, I think he'll fit in quite well there, to be honest. I think he will. It's a very good team, one of the best teams in Europe, so it makes sense if he does go there. It does make sense, to be fair. But yeah, Hector Bellerin, no more link, you know, not just linked to Barcelona. Juventus are linked there as well. Man City also, you know, tried signing him in the past, but he's under a heavy contract in a minute, so he's going to cost quite a bit of money. Let's move on to the fourth player. So we're going to move into now David Alaba. He looks like he's on his way to Barcelona, so that's a bit of an interesting one. We talk about Bellerin to Juventus. Now we're talking about Alaba to Barcelona. Obviously, wing back to, you know, different locations, and obviously Barcelona was interested in Bellerin. But looks here, Bayern Munich's David Alaba has opened the door to the possibility of leaving the German club. The Austrian international has said there will be time when he needs a change of scenery in an interview. So he said, and I quote, okay, this is what he said in an interview: "I am aware that one day I will have to take a decision. I feel good here, but it's also true that I imagine myself taking a different path, taking a step forward and looking for a new challenge." He said this in an interview very recently. Now the comments on this will put Europe's biggest clubs on red alert, obviously including Barcelona, who tried to sign him unsuccessfully in the past. "It's an exit that I am leaving open. For the moment, I'm going to focus on the objectives I have for this season. I have a lot of challenges and I'm going to fight for them. The future, for now, I'll leave it to one side." This is what Alaba said in an interview once again. What am I going to be doing in the future? Well, it's something I am actually asking myself, given I don't see myself here for another 5 years. In football, everything goes by quickly, and I know the moment will arrive when I take the decision. However, for now, I'm just focused on the short term. That is him saying he's not going to be at Barcelona for life. That is him saying, yeah, he does see himself leaving. He's not going to be at Bayern forever. So yeah, Barcelona, I've tried to sign him in the past, so inevitably they are linked with him once again in the summer. It just makes sense. So yeah, this guy's pretty versatile. He's played in every position pretty much on the field, and yeah, this is a very good play. Still young, and I feel like this guy's been in football for years now. Apparently Real Madrid are also interested in him. Zinedine Zidane is also interested, but what will happen? Well, I don't really know. David Alaba on his way out. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the summer. Last but not least, we've got a player now to look at from what European papers are talking about. They're talking about signing, well, they're talking about PSG signing Conte, which is very interesting. That sends him back to Paris. So the Chelsea midfielder, of course, had a very successful career in quite a short space of time, to be fair. 2 Premier League titles, 2 teams, very good. And now it looks like he's set to move to PSG, obviously back to France. Obviously that's his nation. Now the January transfer window may have only just closed, but Europe's biggest clubs are already plotting their summer moves with the World Cup to negotiate around. Now here collectively is what the newspapers are actually saying about PSG, okay, for obviously coming up from the end of the season. So PSG want Antonio Conte, who is obviously Conte's current manager, so that's pretty interesting. The French club believe the Chelsea manager can be the man to guide them to success in the Champions League and are prepared to back him in the transfer market. A short list, should I say, of transfer targets have been drawn up already. Ryan Sessegnon of Fulham is up there, Alexandra of Juventus, Conte of course of Chelsea, and Donnarumma of AC Milan. So they are the shortlist players that so far PSG are interested in signing, but obviously they've got to sign a new manager as well. That's what they're looking like doing. But will Conte take Conte with him to PSG? That is the big question for the summer. That is what the European papers are saying. I don't know what's going to happen. What do you guys think? Anyway guys, this has been the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, 3,000 likes would be absolutely insane for March giveaways. I'm out. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. See you for got another video tomorrow, of course. Peace.
A little stronger now.